Have you ever been walking down a crowded street and suddenly a familiar scent passes by, making your heart tighten? Even after so many years have passed, even if you no longer text or hope, just a fleeting moment is enough for all the memories to flood back. Why is it like that? Why can someone who left a long time ago still make your heart flutter like the day you parted? You are not weak. You are not wrong for not having forgotten them. In fact, you are living true to the deepest nature of the human soul. Loyal, emotional, and very real. 1. The silent battle between reason and emotion. Within each of us, there always exist two opposing parts, reason and the heart. Reason clearly understands that. They have left, that they once hurt you, that they no longer belong in your life. But the heart, the most primal and profound part of emotion, refuses to accept that. It still remembers every hug, every promise, every sunny afternoon and gentle gaze. It does not reason, it only feels, and it wants to hold on to all the things that once made it happy. Even when that person has disappeared from every platform, leaving no trace, your heart still believes they will come back. Not because you don't understand, but because emotions don't listen to reason, simply because they are loyal. 2. Beautiful memories and idealization that hurts you. We don't just remember the ex, but also remember ourselves when we were with them. A very different version, gentle, trusting, full of hope. That person is gone, but the image created by emotions about them remains. Beautiful, tender, flawless. We idealize them. In your mind, they were once the one who understood you best, who confided their childhood wounds, who whispered that you were the most precious thing to them. Even though later, they silently disappeared. Even though reason says, someone who truly loves you wouldn't leave you in tears and confusion like that. But emotions are like a child, loyal and simple. They don't understand all the complexities, only know that that person once loved me and promised to stay forever. That's why some people still spend hours writing unsent letters, still walk past old streets just hoping to run into them by chance. Because emotions are not rational, but they are very real. 3. When time speaks and reason tries to save you, then one day, reason realizes that if you continue like this, you will be exhausted. You cannot live forever in a relationship that has ended just because your emotions refuse to let go. And so, you begin to change. It might be a long trip, a conversation with a specialist, or simply a small date with someone new. Not because you have forgotten the old person, but you are learning how to live without letting yourself collapse because of them. You still remember, but the memory is lighter. You still dream, but no longer pour your soul entirely into things that aren't real. Finally, a reconciliation happens within you. Reason says, keep loving if you need to, but also live for yourself. Emotion replies, I cannot forget, but I will learn to love again in a more mature way. Conclusion. If you still cannot forget someone, understand that it is not weakness, but proof that you once truly loved. We don't just miss an ex, we miss a whole period in life where we lived with the most sincere emotions. And that is not something to be ashamed of. It is something to be cherished. But then, take your time to move forward. Allow your heart to remember, and also allow it to dream of something else. If you have ever loved someone like that, be patient. And don't forget to subscribe to the Reflection channel to listen to more things men don't say, but always want women to understand. Thank you for listening. Wishing you find peace within yourself.